Keep it upside, थोड़ा राउंड करके सेट करके लगाओ.
Hello, mic check 1 2 check check. Hello.
A very good morning to one and all present here today. Myself, Sruchika Reddy, student of Pulsar, Power Academy of Legal Services and Research Hub, proudly welcomes you all to this Success Meet of Achievers for the recruitment year 2023. On behalf of Pulsar, I would like to thank our chief guests, dignitaries, achievers, and the family members of our achievers present here today for gracing this event. Pulsar is a great institution which is rendering enormous services to students who aspire to become judges. Pulsar has contributed to this nation in form of producing young and efficient judges through their hard work. We all know why we have gathered here today. Now it's high time we all appreciate Pulsar again. Pulsar has been guiding judicial aspirants since 2013 and has successfully reached the target of serving the nation by producing efficient candidates and imparting legal education. Pulsar's services reach a common man. It makes sure justice is served and delivered at large. Pulsar's commitment to serve the nation through its services and guidance for the courts, district judge, junior civil judge, public prosecutor, assistant public prosecutor, and trial advocacy remains unfettered. Pulsar remains futuristic by offering online classes, live video classes, reading materials, and with launch of their mobile application, which is another step forward for future of learning. Pulsar has been striving to make legal education accessible to people at large. Now, please allow me to take you all through brief history of Pulsar through an AV.
Welcomes you. Pulsar welcomes you. Power Academy of Legal Services and Research. Pulsar is meant to ensure justice that is accessible to all through competent legal education and legal aid. There are many tools and techniques available that can help make justice accessible. Amongst those many tools, equipping advocates, public prosecutors, and judges with relevant legal knowledge with sound basic legal skills stands to be paramount. Pulsar offers online and live video classes, mobile applications, books and reading material for all the courses of civil judge, public prosecutor, and trial advocacy. Our founders, Sri G.V. Raghavrao, Srimati C.H. Nageshwar, G. Anil Kiran Kumar. Our director, Sri G.V. Raghavrao, Sri G.V. Raghavrao, prior to being director of Pulsar, educated great many police officers and prosecutors of AP Police Academy, where he worked as a faculty member. Srimati C.H. Nageswarama practiced at various courts and won many cases, key founder and strong supporter of Pulsar. G. Anil Kiran Kumar, born on 7th April 1981 to Mrs. G. Nageshwarama and Mr. G. Veeraraghav Rao. Mr. Anil Kiran Kumar Garu has entered legal profession with divine intention of serving people. He was the first batch student of Nalsar, Shamirpet, Hyderabad, and he also has an honor of being a faculty member for the academy where he was a student. He was selected for the post of Junior Civil Judge in the year 2004, rendered his services for 7 years and resigned in the year 2011. In the year of 2012, with the noble intention of bringing quality candidates to judiciary, he established Pulsar with the aid of his father. He has also been a key faculty member of Pulsar. In the year of 2018, he was selected for the post of District Judge, rendered his services as District Judge in Warangal and Mahbubabad. Later in 2022, he resigned for the post of District Judge to render his quality services to people directly as an advocate. He has written many books on law, and his articles were published in leading newspapers. A man of content, knowledge, and grit, his dedication and sincerity is a huge inspiration for aspiring candidates of judiciary. He is currently practicing at High Court of Telangana and Supreme Court of India and is one of the leading advocates of the state. It is our utmost pleasure to have him here. Shri P. Mohan Garu is a retired district judge, hails from a legal family. He practiced as an advocate since 1978 in both civil and criminal laws. Sir has been selected as judicial officer in the year 1987 and worked in several places in Andhra Pradesh in different capacities. Sir has been promoted as senior civil judge and acted as Secretary District Legal Services Authority and conducted several Lok Adalats. Sir has been worked as Additional District and Sessions Judge and worked in AP Judicial Academy and trained several judicial officers. Sir has been retired as Special Judge for trial of cases under SC and ST Act, Mahbubnagar, in the year 2014. After his retirement, Sir worked as the President of Consumer Forum Machilipatnam till 2019. He is now a guest faculty in the Judicial Academy and a few law schools in Pulsar. Pulsar is grateful to Sir for his constant support and encouragement by inspiring us being a faculty member. Shri P. Sudarshan Reddy Garu was born on 15 February 1962 to Mrs. Yashoda and Mr. Narayan Reddy in Ramakrishnapur, Karimnagar. Mr. Sudarshan Reddy is an engineering graduated from Kakatiya University in the year of 1984. His great value for education and academics made him an engineering graduate at the earliest age during his times of education. He rendered his services for police department as executive engineer and involved in planning and construction of various investigation buildings. He was also a member of Institute of Engineers for a considerable period of time. His proficiency in services are appreciated by MD, Police Housing and Director General, Anti-Corruption Bureau. He is the Chief Advisor of Pulsar since 2020 and had been a pillar of support for Pulsar. Pulsar has achieved many honors in his noble advisory. He has been actively involving in all the administration activities of Pulsar and been a part of producing quality judges, PPs and APPs for the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Pulsar is extremely proud of having him. We welcome you. Faculty member Srimati G. Lakshmi Lavanya previously worked as Special Public Prosecutor cum Legal Advisor at Anti-Corruption Bureau, Telangana State. In the capacity of guest faculty, she taught many probationary sub-inspectors and police officers at Police Academy, Hyderabad. Presently, practicing as an advocate at High Court at Hyderabad, City Civil Courts and Rangareddy Courts.
Mohan Trivedi. He was born to Mrs. Sushma Trivedi and Mr. Ramkumar Trivedi in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. He did his master's in computer application from Pune University in 2012. He began his career as a software engineer in 2012. He had an aspiration to initiate his own company and form a multi-audio network since his childhood. Secondly, he established and devised his own IT agency with the name as Softmix Infotech in 2014 and initiated many development services to several leading establishments like DCS Techno Services, Future Tech Information Systems, Jalsa Healthcare, and many more. He grows more than 150 claims in his boundless and wide experience. He was appointed as a Chief Technical Officer of Pulsar in 2014. He is multi-potential in nature. He started contributing Pulsar simultaneously to handling his own company. Pulsar is proud to earn such a dynamic and dedicated person as its Chief Technical Officer.
Now that we all came to know about Pulsar and its core body, I would like to draw your attention on the AV of the Achievers for the recruitment year 2023 and the preceding years. Sindhura ma'am. Rohit sir. Nagalakshmi ma'am. Pennala ma'am. Jashwanti ma'am. Ishwar sir. Roshni ma'am. Mahati ma'am. Shrivali ma'am. Meghana ma'am. TS JCJ Achievers 2024. TS JCJ Achievers 2023. District Judge Achievers 2022. AP JCJ Achievers 2022. TS APP Achievers 2021. TS JCJ Achievers 2021. TS JCJ Achievers 2019. TS JCJ Achievers 2014. Now, we are fortunate and blessed to be part of this event graced by such a great personalities, aren't we? Yes. Now, to begin this event, we need to place the dignitaries on the dais. Firstly, I would like to praise the founders of Pulsar, Dr. G.V. Raghavarao Garu and Sri Anil Kiran Kumar Garu. Now, I would like to introduce to all the director of Pulsar, Dr. G.V. Raghavarao Garu, the man behind the ideology of establishing this great institution. He is the Guru of Gurus. His strong determination to teach and impart knowledge is a cornerstone and reason behind establishing Pulsar. Sir has also obtained a doctorate in astrology. His dedication towards learning at this age is an inspiration to all of us, and he proves learning is a never-ending process. Now let us all invite Sir onto the dais to honor his chair. Please, sir. I request Sri Lekha, team member of Pulsar, to present Sir a planter. I request Sir to please take this. Now, I would like to invite Sri B.S. Prasad Garu, former Advocate General of State of Telangana. Throughout his tenure as Advocate General, he epitomized the highest standards of legal excellence, demonstrating unparalleled expertise, integrity, and commitment to rule of law. His astute legal acumen and tireless advocacy for justice have also inspired generations of legal practitioners to uphold the principles of fairness and equity. His exemplary mentorship and unwavering commitment to legal practice serve as a guiding light to many. Now, I request Mohit sir, team member of Pulsar, to present planter to sir. Thank you, sir. I request sir to please take. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to invite our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Sri N.V. Ramana sir, former Chief Justice of India. We are very fortunate to have you, sir, with us today. I request Lakshmi Lavanya ma'am to please present the planter to our Honorable Chief Guest. Now, I would like to invite Sri V. Mohan Rao Garu, former district judge, onto the dais. The bench is very fortunate to have such an honest officer. The support he gave Pulsar is invaluable. I request Pavitra ma'am, team member of Pulsar, to present a planter to Mohan Rao sir. Now, I would like to invite Sudarshan Reddy Garu, Chief Advisor Pulsar, onto the dais. I request Nagababu sir, team member of Pulsar, to present a planter to sir. Now that the dignitaries are placed on the dais, I request the dignitaries on the dais to enlighten the event by lighting the lamp. I request Raghavarao Garu to initiate along with our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Lakshmi Lavanya ma'am to give a brief about Honorable Chief Guest. Please welcome. అందరికీ నమస్కారం సార్ అందరికీ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ మీరు అందరూ వచ్చినందుకు అండ్ ఐఎమ్ సో ఎక్సైటెడ్ అండ్ వెరీ మచ్ హ్యాపీ
యాక్చువల్లీ సార్ గురించి నేను చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం, మీకు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, అది మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. సార్ కూడా అదే చెప్తా ఉన్నారు, నా గురించి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఏం అవసరం లేదు అని. బట్ ఏదో కొంచెం కష్టపడి రాసుకున్నానంటే సార్ ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు నన్ను భరించేయండి సార్. ఒక 2 నిమిషాలు ముగించేస్తాను సార్. అంటే మీ గురించి కన్నా ఎక్కువ నేను నా గురించి రాసుకున్నాను సార్. సో నా ఆంతరంగం నుంచి వచ్చిన మాట ఇది. నాకైతే ఇది సౌభాగ్యం. నేను సార్ని ఒక్కసారి కలిసి, సార్ నా సక్సెస్ మీట్ ఇట్లా చేస్తున్నాను సార్, నా పిల్లలు సక్సెస్ అయ్యారు, సో అది నాకు ఆనందం, నేను ఇలా సక్సెస్ మీట్ చేస్తున్నా అంటే సార్ నో అనలేదు, డేట్ ఎప్పుడమ్మా అని అడిగారు అంతే. అక్కడ అంతకన్నా నాకు ఇంకా భాగ్యం అదృష్టం అని నేను ఏది అనుకోవట్లేదు. అండ్ సార్ టైం తీసుకుని నా కోసం ఇంత దూరం వచ్చినందుకే ఇట్స్ ఎ గ్రేట్ థింగ్ ఫర్ మీ. అండ్ ఏదో ఒక ఫార్మాలిటీగా ఇదంతా చెప్పడమే కానీ సార్ గురించి, బట్ సార్కి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అవసరం లేదు, అది మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. జస్ట్ ఏదో నా తృప్తి కోసం చెప్పుకుంటున్నాను అంతే. సార్ ప్లీజ్ అలౌ మీ. As invitee, it is humble duty to recount briefly about profile and my understanding about His Lordship, Justice Nuthalapati Venkatramana Garu. More so for the reason, I was fortunate to work with His Lordship for a brief period at High Court during the year 2006 and 2008 as a law clerk. His Lordship was born on 27/8/1957. His very date of birth indicates that he is not an individual. He is a system himself. He is bound to fulfill his vision and execute the mission, and His Lordship did it. Of course, it does not happen overnight or just like that. It is solely due to His Lordship's indomitable fighting spirit, perseverance, hard work, dedication, plan and patience. Over and above, it is due to certain exceptional human qualities and godly nature embodied in His Lordship. If we look back His Lordship major events of life, all these are evident. His Lordship was born in an agricultural family in a village called Ponnavaram of Krishna district, Andhra Pradesh. Right from his college days, he worked for a public cause, be it civil liberties or questioning national emergency imposed in the late 1970s, or any activity meant for great public good. Perhaps this exceptional fighting spirit turned His Lordship towards journalism and later towards advocacy, and finally as a top judge of this country. Before he became an advocate, His Lordship worked as a journalist for the largest Telugu daily newspaper, Keynote. He got enrolled as an advocate on February 10, 1983. As a lawyer, he held many phenomenal positions at a very young age. He served as additional standing counsel for the central government and state standing counsel for railways in the Central Administrative Tribunal at Hyderabad. He served as additional advocate general of the erstwhile state of Andhra Pradesh until he elevated as permanent judge of the AP High Court on June 27, 2000. His Lordship served as acting Chief Justice of AP High Court for a brief period during the year 2013. Later, the Lordship became the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court in September 2013 until he was elevated to the Supreme Court on February 17, 2014. His Lordship is the second Telugu person to occupy position of the Chief Justice of India. He held this top position for a quite long period during the situation when the country is grappling with COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, His Lordship imprints on the Supreme Court are more prominent, visible and exceptional. He made the entire country to know that Supreme Court is accessible and functional irrespective of situation. He infused a lot of dynamism and diversity into the judicial system and functioning of the Supreme Court. It is his tenure the country witnessed elevation of large number of advocates as judges of the Supreme Court and High Court. His Lordship made a history by elevating highest number of women judges to the Supreme Court. It is during His Lordship tenure the Telangana High Court judges' strength raised from 24 to 42. His Lordship architected in establishing International Commercial Arbitration Center at Hyderabad. There are many such actions. All this led to the translation of the idea of access to justice to reality and the reduction of workload on the courts. Before I end, I must tell you, His Lordship is an ardent supporter of Telugu language. His mind, heart and soul deeply engaged with the Telugu language existence, promotion and development. He constantly works for its growth and development. He brings Telugu flavor and fragrance to every gathering or any meeting he attends. He represents our culture and language. He is a God's gift to our Telugu people, and his work is a gift to the nation and humanity. I pray God to endow His Lordship a healthy and more vigorous life. Thank you all and all. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. ఒక 10 మెంబర్స్ మాత్రం అచీవర్స్ ఉన్నారు సార్ ఈ ఇయర్. అంటే నోటిఫికేషన్స్ కూడా చాలా తక్కువ నోటిఫికేషన్ సార్. ఒక స్టేట్లో 8, ఒక స్టేట్లో 10, 11 అలాగే ఉన్నాయి. అందులో అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దట్ వీ గాట్ 10 సెలెక్షన్స్. అండ్ 10 సెలెక్షన్స్లో 5 మెంబర్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు సార్. 5 మెంబర్స్ దేర్ పర్సనల్ ఇన్కన్వీనియన్సెస్ వల్ల రాలేకపోయి ఉన్నారు. బట్ దెర్ ఆర్ మెనీ అప్కమింగ్ జడ్జెస్ ఆర్ దేర్, aspirants. మీ వెరీ ప్రెజెన్స్ అండ్ మీ టాక్ కోసం వాళ్ళు వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్. అండ్ మీ ప్రెజెన్సే వాళ్ళకి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఉంటుందని నాకు ఫుల్ స్ట్రాంగ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అండ్ గ్రేసింగ్ మై ఈవెంట్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us about our chief guest. Now, I request Director of Pulsar, Dr. G.V. Raghavarao Garu, to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Dayas మీద ఉన్నటువంటి చీఫ్ జస్టిస్, ఫార్మర్ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ రమణ గారికి మరియు ప్రసాదరావు గారికి, గురువు గారు, మన ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్ మోహన్ రావు గారికి మరియు సుదర్శన్ రావు గారికి మరియు ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ అయినటువంటి వారందరికీ కూడా వారి కుటుంబానికి నా యొక్క హృదయపూర్వక అభినందనలు. ఈరోజు నాకు కలయ వైష్ణవమాయగా మన జస్టిస్ ఫార్మర్ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ గారు రమణారావు గారు గురించి నేను ప్రతిసారి కూడా వారి యొక్క ఆర్టికల్స్ని, వారి యొక్క జడ్జిమెంట్స్ని ప్రతినిత్యము చూస్తూ ఫాలో అవుతుండేవాడిని. ఎందుకు ఫాలో అవుతున్నాను అనేది మీకు తెలిసినా తెలియకపోయినా నాకు ఒక రకమైన అభిమానము. వారిది కృష్ణా డిస్ట్రిక్టు, నాది కూడా కృష్ణా డిస్ట్రిక్టు. అదే ఉద్దేశంతో నేను ఫాలో అయ్యేవాడిని. ఆ విధంగా ఫాలో అవటం, అంతేకాకుండా వారు ఎన్నో కష్టాలు, ఎన్నో పెయిన్స్ తీసుకుని భారతదేశంలో అత్యున్నతమైనటువంటి న్యాయస్థానాన్ని అధిరోహించి మన తెలుగు జాతికి ఉన్నతమైనటువంటి గౌరవాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చిన మహోన్నతమైన వ్యక్తి మన ఎన్వి రమణ గారు. వారు వచ్చినందుకు వారికి మేము మా పల్సర్ తరఫున ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. అదేవిధంగా ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ అయినటువంటి జూనియర్ సివిల్ జడ్జిగా సెలెక్ట్ అయిన వాటికి అసలు మామూలుగా అయితే చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ గారిని చూడటం అనేది అసలు జరగదు వారికి. అటువంటిది ఈ రోజున వారు మనకు చక్కని అవకాశం ఇచ్చారు. వారు మీకు వారికి ఉన్న వారి యొక్క అనుభవాల్ని మీ అందరికీ కూడా చక్కగా తెలియజేస్తారు. వారి యొక్క ఉపన్యాసంలో వారి యొక్క అనుభవాలని మీరు మీ యొక్క ఉద్యోగ పర్వంలో మీరు బ్రహ్మాండంగా ఆచరిస్తే సమాజ సేవకి, మన తెలంగాణ, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్కి ఉన్నతమైన న్యాయమూర్తులుగా ఉంటారని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. వారు వచ్చినందుకు మరొకసారి ధన్యవాదాలు. అలాగే మన ప్రసాద్ గారు, అడ్వకేట్ జనరల్ ప్రసాద్ గారు వచ్చిన తర్వాత మన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో ఇంతవరకు ఏ రోజుని కూడా కర్ఫ్యూ అనేది విధించలేదు. కారణము వారి యొక్క న్యాయ నైపుణ్యత, హైకోర్టులో వాళ్ళు చేసేటువంటి, రాష్ట్రం తరఫున వాళ్ళు చేసేటటువంటి చక్కని న్యాయ విశిష్టతే అందుకు ముఖ్య గర్వకారణము. ఇంతకుముందు ప్రతిసారి కూడా 10 సంవత్సరాల ముందు ప్రతిసారి కూడా ఎప్పుడో ఒకప్పుడు కర్ఫ్యూ రావడము, లేదా 144 సెక్షన్స్ పెట్టడము, ఇటువంటివన్నీ బాగా ఎక్కువగా జరిగేవి. కానీ మీరు వచ్చిన తర్వాత అటువంటివి ఏమీ జరగలేదు. కాబట్టి వారికి నా యొక్క ధన్యవాదాలు. వారు వచ్చినందుకు మన మోహన్ రావు గారు ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్. ఆయన లా తప్పితే లా అనేదే ఆయనకి ఇష్టము. లా పాఠం చెప్పరు, ఎవరు అడిగినా సరే లా పాఠం చెప్తారు, ఎప్పుడు కావాలన్నా లా పాఠం చెప్తారు. అటువంటి లా మహేశ్వర్ మనకు దొరికారు, వారికి ధన్యవాదాలు. సుదర్శన్ గారికి మరి అందరికీ మీ అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినటువంటి మీకు, మీ అందరికీ, మీ కుటుంబ సభ్యులకు ధన్యవాదాలు. మన చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ గారు వారికి ఆయుష్ని, ఐశ్వర్యాల్ని, ఐశ్వర్యాల్ని, వాక్యాల్ని వారికి, వారి కుటుంబానికి ఇవ్వాలని, వారు మన భారతదేశంలో ఉన్నటువంటి న్యాయ వ్యవస్థలో ఏదైనా అవసరం వచ్చినప్పుడు వారి యొక్క సలహాలు ఇచ్చి సమాజ నిర్మాణంలో బహుముగా పాత్ర పోషించాలని మనసా వాచ కర్మ వారిని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి నాకు అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన వారికి అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now it's time for which everybody is eagerly waiting for. I take this moment to congratulate our achievers who made it to their goal. Your dedication and hard work throughout your journey will be an inspiration to many. Your success is a testament to your resilience and determination. You all have set an example for others. On this note, I would like to call upon the achievers to receive their mementos from our chief guest. Achievers will be receiving memento from our chief guest, followed by sharing their experience with us. Now, I would like to call upon our first achiever, Sindhura ma'am, who has achieved position of junior civil judge, onto the dais. Please welcome ma'am. Please welcome her with a huge round of applause. I request our chief guest and dignitaries to present memento for our chief guest. We will be presenting a memento to our achiever as a token of appreciation. It's a very big moment for them. I request Sindhura ma'am to please share her with us.
My humble pranams to Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Lordship N.V. Ramana Garu, and other distinguished guests present here, and a pleasant afternoon to all the achievers and their family members. I am Atluri Sindhura. I am working as Additional Junior Civil Judge, Tiruvuru in Krishna district right now. Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude to Honorable Chief Guest, Lordship N.V. Ramana Garu. Sir, thank you for being such an inspiration to many people, including me. Your Lordship, I clearly remember reading an article when Your Lordship has spoken in Telugu in the first court, in Supreme Court, and have reunited a couple who has been separate for 21 years. And Your Lordship have very kindly and pleasantly spoken to them in Telugu. And thank you, sir, for reminding us to always remember our roots and be humble and be kind to other persons. Thank you very much, sir. And I would also like to express my gratitude to the Advocate General, sir. Sir, last year మీరు ఇక్కడ సక్సెస్ మీట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు you have given a lot of inspiration to me through your words. And thank you, sir, for Mohan Rao, sir. So thank you for your civil classes. And also, sir, has really guided us in our mock interviews. And thank you, Sudarshan, sir. Sir has been very encouraging, and sir, they have really helped us, especially during the mock interviews. And especially to share my journey with Pulsar and to talk about Lakshmi Lavanya ma'am. నేను ఒకే ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే నా లైఫ్లో తల్లి, తండ్రి, గురువు, దైవం, ఈ మూడు తల్లి, తండ్రి, దైవం, ఈ మూడు నాకు మంచిగానే ఉన్నాయి. గురువు అనేది నా లైఫ్లో ఇప్పటిదాకా ఆ రోల్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు ఫీల్ కాలేదు. and Madam has filled that role for me. And I would like to share only one incident where after Telangana interview, that interview did not go well, and I was very devastated for it not going well. And I've shared with Ma'am about my pain, and that day she has lifted me from that pain, and she has given so much encouragement for me, and I'm very eternally grateful for her for that. Because after that one day తర్వాత AP mains ఉంది, because of Ma'am's word, I was able to write the mains really well. So I'm very grateful, ma'am. And also I would, for every aspirant here, I would want to say, when one door closes, another door opens. So believe that something better is there for you. Do not be discouraged. And in this journey, believe this journey will build you up, and only focus on building yourself up. And do not think about all the other things. నిన్నటి కంటే ఈరోజు మనం ఎలా బెటర్గా ఉన్నాము, రేపు ఇంకా ఎలా బెటర్గా అవ్వగలము అన్న దాని గురించి మాత్రమే ఆలోచించండి. ఇంకా వేరే దేని గురించి ఆలోచించకండి. సంథింగ్ బెటర్ ఈజ్ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ ద యూనివర్స్. బిలీవ్ ఇన్ దట్. అండ్ ఐ వుడ్ ఆల్సో like to thank my parents who has been my biggest support, and my father and mother has been very encouraging for me in this journey. And I would like to thank the entire Pulsar team, Mohit sir and everyone for their encouragement in this journey. Thank you sir. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Your journey has inspired many today. Now, moving on to our next achiever, I would like to call upon our next achiever, Rohit sir, who has achieved position of Junior Civil Judge, onto the dais. Please welcome sir. I request our chief guest to present memento to our achiever. Thank you, sir. I request Rohit sir to please share his journey with us.
Good afternoon to respected dignitaries, my fellow achievers and their families and participants of this program. Firstly, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards respected dignitaries who are congratulating me on my success, especially NV Ramana sir. Thank you sir for congratulating me on my success. This has been a long view for me to stand before you today. I am dreamt of this. From past 1.5 years. My success belongs to so many people in my family and also in institute, Pulsar Institute. Firstly, I would like to thank my parents and my grandparents. Without their support, this has been not possible to me at this earliest possible opportunity. And I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards my mentor, Lakshmi Lavanya ma'am, who is my strong pillar of support towards me for entire my journey from past 1.5 years. Ma'am supported me like her children. How he supports her children, like that ma'am supported me. She has given moral strength. I was failed in my first attempt during my first interview. At that time I was very depressed so much. At that time I talked to madam. Ma'am has given more moral strength to me. Don't stop here. You have to go forward. There in front there is your success. Like that, ma'am supported me very well. Ma'am's persistent support and towards me made me to achieve this milestone today, where I am standing today. And also, I would like to thank Mohan Rao sir and Sudarshan sir, who are given inputs in interview. Mainly when I lost my first interview, for my second interview they given much more support and inputs towards me to achieve in my interview. Thank you. I would like to thank everyone for my success. I would like to thank my fellow achievers. Thanking you for this opportunity. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your journey with us. Now, I would like to call upon our next achiever, Nagalakshmi ma'am, who has achieved position of Junior Civil Judge, onto the dais. Please welcome ma'am. Please give her a huge round of applause. I request our chief guests and dignitaries to present the memento to our chief achiever. I request Nagalakshmi ma'am to share her journey with us.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, I am Nagalakshmi, I am from Warangal. I would like to express my gratitude to Sir N.V. Ramana Sir Garu, because I did not imagine Sir presence ఈ సక్సెస్ మీట్లో ఉంటారని చెప్పేసి సార్ చేతుల మీదుగా మూమెంట్ తీసుకోవడం మూమెంట్ తీసుకోవడం ఎంతో సంతోషంగా ఉంది. ఈ అవకాశం కల్పించినటువంటి మ్యామ్కి నిజంగా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. My special thanks to Lavanya ma'am. Why? Because without ma'am support and guidance, encouragement, I couldn't get this job. When I was feeling stressed before exam, ma'am said one thing only: you should do hard work and be honest. You must put 100% effort in your exam and don't think about results. God is always be with you. That was changed my mindset. And I followed blindly ma'am words as it is. So I am here before you, sir. During pregnancy also, before exam, while I was taking coaching, while I was in coaching, ma'am took care of me a lot, like as a mother. And my special thanks to Sai Shiva sir and Sudarshan sir and Mohan Rao sir and Raghav sir and the Pulsar management for giving guidance and support and encouragement to get this job. Sai sir guidance I never forget in my life. Sir caring also I never forget. Thank you sir for your guidance. And my special thanks to my mother. She faces so much struggles. My brother also and my husband and my family members. Thank you all who supported me to achieve this job, to reach my goal. Thank you, ma'am.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఈ అమ్మాయి గురించి ఒక మాట చెప్పాలి సార్. ఫస్ట్ అటెంప్ట్ ఫెయిల్ అయింది తను, సెకండ్ అటెంప్ట్లో వచ్చున్నారు మన దగ్గరికి. తను వచ్చినప్పుడు నా దగ్గర ప్రెగ్నెంట్ సార్. డెలివరీ రోజు జరిగింది నైట్, నెక్స్ట్ డే ఒక్కరోజు రెస్ట్ తీసుకుని నెక్స్ట్ డే వెళ్ళి ఎగ్జామ్ రాసుకొచ్చాను. వీడి కూడా వెళ్ళి ఎగ్జామ్ రాసుకొచ్చాను. వీడి కూడా స్పెషల్ ఆన్లైన్ ఇలాగే తీసుకెళ్ళారు. వీడి కూడా ఫ్యూచర్ చేంజ్ అయిపోతారు సార్.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for sharing your journey with us. Now, I would like to call upon the next achiever, Vanilla ma'am, onto the dais. Please welcome ma'am. Please give her a huge round of applause. I request our chief guest and dignitaries to present memento to our achiever. It's a moment to clap. Please give them a huge round of applause. I request Vanilla ma'am to please share her journey with us.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఎస్పెషల్లీ స్టేజ్ మీద డిగ్నటరీస్కి నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం సిబి రమణ గారు. మీరు నాకు చాలా ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ సార్. వన్ ఆఫ్ మై గ్రేట్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ మొమెంటో ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్. ఈరోజు నేను ఇక్కడ ఉండడానికి ముఖ్య కారణం మా మదర్. తను నాకు జన్మనివ్వడమే కాదు, నన్ను ఒక అడ్వకేట్గా చూడాలనుకుని నన్ను తీసుకుని వెళ్ళి జాయిన్ చేశారు లా కాలేజ్లో. ఈరోజు నన్ను జడ్జిగా ఆవిడ ముందు నిలిచినందుకు చాలా గర్వంగా ఉంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ మా. అండ్ ఐ థ్యాంక్స్ మై హోల్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఫర్ సపోర్టింగ్ మీ అండ్ మై ఫ్రెండ్ సుష్మా అండ్ మై సీనియర్ Sri Gurappa Naidu garu, retired district judge. He always encouraged me to become a judge. No, you can do it. That's what he used to say. And every day, not even one day ends up without saying, don't you have any doubts, dear? And Lavanya ma'am, thank you. Without you, I couldn't be here, ma'am. I would be still dreaming to become a judge. Lavanya ma'am గురించి ఒకటి చెప్పాలి. సబ్జెక్ట్లో నాలెడ్జ్ ఇవ్వడమే కాకుండా పర్సనల్ లైఫ్లో ఎలా ఫేస్ చేయాలి ఆర్డ్స్ని అని ఒక ఇన్స్పిరేషన్గా ఇస్తూ మనల్ని పుష్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు మ్యామ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ ఐ ఆల్సో థ్యాంక్స్ పల్సర్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ టు గివింగ్ మీ అ గ్రేట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు టేక్ మొమెంటో ఫ్రమ్ శ్రీ రమణ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ వన్స్ అగైన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీవన్.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your journey with us. Now, I would like to invite our next achiever, Jashwanti ma'am, onto the dais. Please give her a huge round of applause. I request our chief guest to present the memento to our achiever. Jashwanti ma'am to speak a few words.
Good afternoon to the dignitaries on the stage and to our chief guest, Envi Ramana garu. Namaskaram sir. Thank you, Pulsar team. Thank you, Pulsar team, for being backbone of my preparation, and I hereby take an opportunity to convey my greetings to my parents and to my husband, who was by my side and is by my side throughout my preparation. And thank you each and everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to introduce other achievers who are not here due to some personal constraints. Srivalli ma'am, who has achieved the post of junior civil judge, Mahati ma'am, and Meghana ma'am. Pulsar congratulate them for their success. Please give them a huge round of applause. Pulsar also congratulate them in their absence. We wish all the achievers a very best of luck for their future endeavors. I congratulate all the family members of our achievers, without whose support and efforts it is impossible for them to reach till their goal. Thank you everyone. Now I would request family members of achievers who would like to speak.
ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడాలి అనుకుంటే ద ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఇస్ ఓపెన్. మిమ్మల్ని కన్స్ట్రైన్ చేయాలని ఏమీ లేదు. నాగలక్ష్మి బ్రదర్ స్పెషల్ రావయ్య సార్ పిలుస్తున్నారా? అక్క ఉద్యోగం తెప్పించేదానికి నిద్రపోలేదు.
సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ హియర్ బికాస్ చాలాసార్లు మిమ్మల్ని చూశాను, మీ జడ్జ్మెంట్స్ కూడా చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ దిస్ గివింగ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ సార్. ఏం మాట్లాడినా అర్థం కావట్లేదు బికాజ్ ఎందుకంటే లాస్ట్ నోటిఫికేషన్ మిస్ అయింది సార్ ఏ సార్ బట్ నాకు ఏం మాట్లాడాలో అర్థం కావట్లేదు సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్
Thank you so much, sir. Now it's high time we heard from our chief guest of today's event. I request Honorable Justice N.V. Ramana sir to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good afternoon to everyone. Dr. G.V. Raghuram, Director Palsa, my best friend Prasad, Senior Counsel and former Advocate General, Sri Mohan Rao Garu, former Judge, and Sudarshan Reddy Garu, Chief Advisor to Palsa, the main source and pillar of this institution, Lavanya, Madam, all of you, and the judicial officers who are selected and who are aspiring to become judges, and other advocates and staff of the Palsa Institute. It's a great pleasure for me to meet all of you. When Lavanya came to me, and I have forgotten that she worked with me. How this happened is when I am going to Srisalem one day, on the way, one judicial officer came and met me as a protocol officer, and he is a student of this institute, has taken training from this institute, and he introduced himself and he told me that he has taken training, and Lavanya is one time worked with me as a law clerk. So that's how the connection again and reconnected, and we introduced. She came back to me and introduced herself again, and thereafter she made a request to come and address or meet all of you. Yes, it is a very exciting time for all of you, because normally after the law course is over, people, particularly the young girls, are in a crossroad. They had a doubt where to go, which side they had to go. They had to go to practice, or they had to go to become a judicial officer, or otherwise they had to go to some corporate office or work with a private institute. So that time they had to take a call. Fortunately, now there are several openings or chances for the women in judiciary. When I joined in profession, hardly, very rarely I see lady advocates in the association or the bar. Now, by the time I was a judge in 2000, I saw many number of young girls coming into the profession. And during my tenure as a judge of this High Court, combined High Court, as a chairman of the selection committee, I saw at least 50% of the women should come into the judiciary, because the commitment when compared to male officers at that time is more. and opportunities also more for the male advocate. They can easily practice, go and start a practice, or they can easily go and meet people. Very restricted and confined life of a lady advocate, I can understand. They have to struggle hard, they have to deal with a hardcore client, and they have to fight with a male dominated profession as well as the male oriented judiciary. Now, I tried my best to change that environment. See, when you say half of the world, half of us, half of the society is women, it is high time that we must give that share to the women. So, luckily, now the statistics indicate, in particularly Telangana and Andhra states, around 60% of the judicial officers from the district courts and the junior civil judge courts are women, which is a great thing. I used to say proudly everywhere in the country, whenever I go to the officers conference or everywhere, that we achieved this. We stood first. I think later on Kerala and other states has come. That way, we must thank the Telangana as well as Andhra High Courts and the judges who supported the women to come and made them as judges of these courts. So far as the participation, because very few officers are there, most of others are only aspirants. But I have to tell few things about the officers who are selected. Now, you are the grassroots level officers of the judiciary. You are the face of the Indian judiciary. Judges of Supreme Court and High Court very rarely seen to the public. A person, if a common man has a grievance or a cause, first person coming to contact is you. Who will come to you? So once a person comes to the court, you have to understand that he is already suffered, he is a victim, he is in pain. You have to give relief. This is the attitude which you have to develop. And you have to, should not go by a impression given by the other side of the prosecution. Until unless he is proved guilty and he is proved to be accused or charges are such a serious nature, in particularly criminal cases, you must treat with honor. You must encourage him, or you must give protection to him to come forward with truth. This is the first principle you have to remember. Second thing, particularly in case of women, children, or downtrodden, people who doesn't have anybody, that you have to take care of them. You have to console them, particularly victims in harassment cases, family matters. They are already in lot of turmoil and sufferings. Initial needs is the most important thing for those people. We have to take care of them. So they must get a confidence that the judiciary will protect them, and they can stand on their own feet and they will try to defend their cases. This is the thing which I want to tell these young judicial officers. Second thing, particularly I am talking about most of the thing because the Indian judiciary, particularly at the lower level, today also the Chief Justice of India made a statement, which I also made a statement earlier when I am the Chief Justice. The criminal jurisprudence becoming very, I think, complicated, and getting bail in simple matters also become very difficult. The principles which the Supreme Court established years back, that bail is a rule, not jail. So that principle has completely gone back, and it is very difficult to get a bail in small petty offences also. Such is the situation, we have to change it. Until unless you are satisfied such a person who has to be kept in jail, please don't keep him in jail. Because the false implication of the criminal cases is more in our country. Second thing, when the accused is present before a judicial officer, the duty of the judicial officer is at least to spend 1 or 2 minutes to examine the accused in a routine manner without looking into the face of the accused. On the file itself, remanded 15 days, remanded 20 days, remanded is not correct. At least you have to ask the accused, as he was ill-treated by the police in custody, is there any elements for him? These are the two things which you have to see. Whether it is necessary that you have to remand the accused in custody. Because you are the people will believe that if you go to the court once arrested, we can't come back. We have to come back after years and months only, which is not correct. So that aspect, bail jurisprudence, there is a need to look into by the young officers particularly. Don't be afraid of what happens. District court, district judge, what he will say in appeal, or Supreme Court or High Court will interfere. So long as your conscience is clear, if you feel that there is no need to remand him or keep him in jail, you bravely exercise your discretion and do justice to him. You are there to do justice, not worry about what happens. I do believe that sometimes it may cause some problem, but so long as you are honest and sincere, nobody can touch you, nobody can do anything to you. Next, what I advise to the young judicial officers is, when you are in civil cases, if you are writing, you are granting an injunction, or you are granting a relief, or you are passing an interim order or any order, give 1 or 2 reasons. Don't say, I satisfied, I granted injunction. You must say that the reasons, 1, 2, 3, at least 1 or 2, 3 reasons. Not too many reasons, not quite a bulky judgment and order. Judgment should be crisp. The accused or the client who comes to the court must understand the judgment in a simple language. There is no meaning of writing hundreds of pages and quoting hundreds of settled law principles. There is no need, because you are not going to unsettle the jurisprudence of law which is already settled. You are following the principles already established. So far as the Indian civil procedure courts are concerned, already our civil legal system is enough established these precedents and settle the law. There is no need to interpret or further found except on facts. So please take care of these important things. If you read, you may be wrong in granting a relief to a person, but you are having a strong reasons, 1, 2, 3 reasons. So any high court or other appellate courts will definitely look into the reasons given by you. So there is no need to, there is no chance of the courts to interfere. Even interfere, they can't find fault with you, because you applied your mind and decided judicially the issue. These are the things. And next, one more personal note is that as a judicial officers, you have to maintain your dignity, honor, respect, because you are in India, most respected profession, most respected system is judiciary. People's last hope is the judiciary. All systems fail. It is not easy. Nobody is willing to come to police station or the courts. It's a fact. Not like European countries or other countries where people immediately go for small things. If a person coming to court means it's not a small thing, because he has exhausted all remedies. Police, judiciary, police, executive, politician, gunda, rowdy, mediation, everything fails, so he is coming to the court. So by the time he is coming to the court itself, he has completely half of his energies are over. So such a person, if he is coming to court, you have to take care, and you must be compassionate, you must patiently. It's a burdensome, I agree. Hundreds of cases, thousands of cases, not hundreds. Every day you have to deal with hundreds of cases, hundreds of people, different mindsets, different types of accused, different types of advocates. But you have to be little patient, and you have to work hard. You must update your knowledge and skills every day. Now you are lucky enough, and we have a lot of technology available. We are, I think by college days now, itself we are starting using computers and other technical gadgets. During our days, I think we started only end of our career. So this technology will help you a lot. I think now no more people are using even stenographers. They are trying to dictate with Dragon English, etc. So you can correct yourself without wasting time. And personal note, what I advise is, this is all create a lot of pressure on all of you, physically, mentally. You have to be very strong physically and mentally. First, body has to be physically fit. You have to take proper food, you have to do proper exercise, you have to relax yourself, your body, then mind. You have to do whatever small yoga type of things where you can relax your mind. And so if you are physically fit, you can decide. Your body has to be physically fit. Otherwise it is very difficult. With a pain, suppose if you have a back pain or neck pain, sitting hours together in court, it is very difficult to concentrate or focus on case or dictate judgments. So compulsorily every judicial officer has to walk sometime in the course of the day, or otherwise have to do some exercises and regular medical health checkups. Nowadays we are hearing young judicial officers are dying at a young age, heart attacks and all that. So these are the small things which you have to take care. In addition to that, you have to take care of your family, your children. If judicial officer is a lady, you have to take care of children as well as husband. When the husband is a judicial officer, the wife has to support him. Similarly, husband has to support the wife. This is how the family bondage helps you a lot. Once if you are a judge, you have to cut off so many things. You lose a lot of privileges. You can't move around, you can't go around anywhere like that as a judge, as an advocate or as a common man. Because everybody watches you. Your conduct, your behavior, your language, everything. Because nowadays we are exposed to 24/7 to media, social media, electronic systems and all that. So if you go out of the court, they watch what you are doing, whom you are talking. So you have to be very careful, and particularly in the era of artificial intelligence, you must be very, very careful. These are some of the tips which I thought I have to give the young judicial officers. So for as the youngsters who are aspiring to become judges, I welcome them, it's good. And Indian judiciary needs more number of judicial officers. And it requires different walks of people, different categories of the society has to be represented in Indian judiciary. It is no more a monopoly of a few castes. Because when the people of the country who are coming to the courts will get a confidence on the system, if you have all communities of people on the bench, so they will come. They will have a confidence, yes, our people also represented, so it is not a monopoly of a particular community, particular religion or particular place of people. So that is the reason why I encouraged and I advise, don't bother about whatever marks you get in your law degree. Take an example of me, a case study. I studied, now I will shift into Telugu, so I am also more comfortable, you are also more comfortable. నేను ఇంతకుముందు కూడా చెప్పాను చాలాసార్లు, నేను 8వ క్లాస్ దాకా కూడా 7వ క్లాస్లోనో 8వ క్లాస్లోనో ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకున్నాను. ఆ రకంగా నాతో పోల్చుకుంటే మీరు చాలా అదృష్టవంతులు, చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఇంగ్లీష్లో చదువుకుంటున్నారు. మా డిగ్రీ వరకు నేను తెలుగు మీడియంలో చదువుకున్నాను, లానే ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంలో చదువుకున్నాను. మా కష్టాలు మీకు అర్థం కావు, ఎందుకంటే మాకేమీ ఇంత సాఫిస్టికేటెడ్ టెక్నాలజీ లేదు, ఇంత చక్కటి ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడేటటువంటి అవకాశం లేదు, వినే అవకాశం లేదు, మాట్లాడే అవకాశం అంతకన్నా లేదు. సో డిగ్రీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత కూడా లాలో కూడా చాలామంది కాంప్లికేటెడ్ లీగల్ టర్మినాలజీని తెలుగులో రాసుకొని కష్టపడి లా డిగ్రీ తీసుకొని 35 మార్కులు 40 మార్కులతో బయటపడ్డాను. చాలామంది చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ లాయర్స్ అయ్యారు, జడ్జీలు అయ్యారు. అందుకని లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేటటువంటి భాష అనేటటువంటిది ఒక ప్రతిబంధకం కాదు, మీరు ఎదగటానికి. మెథడ్ అనేటటువంటిది ఉంటే లాంగ్వేజ్ ఆటోమేటిక్గా వస్తుంది. ప్రపంచంలో మనం బ్రిటిష్ వాడు ఇంగ్లీష్ వాడు మనం పాలించారు కాబట్టి మనం ఇంకా ఇంగ్లీష్ పట్టుకొని ఆలాడపడుతున్నాం. కానీ చాలా దేశాల్లో వాళ్ళ మాతృభాషలోనే వాళ్ళు అన్ని కోర్సులు, మెడిసిన్ కానీ, ఇంజనీరింగ్ కానీ, లా కానీ ఏదైనా సరే చదువుకొని పైకి వచ్చారు. అందుకని ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంలో చదివిన వాళ్ళే లాక్ పనికి వస్తారు అనేటటువంటిది చాలా రాంగ్ నోషన్, చాలా తప్పు. ఇది మేమంతా తెలుగు మీడియంలో చదువుకున్నాం. ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా లా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇంగ్లీష్ని నేర్చుకున్నాం, గ్రామర్ నేర్చుకున్నాం, మరి కొన్ని సెంటెన్సెస్ రాయటం నేర్చుకున్నాం. ఇప్పటికి కూడా మేము సరిగ్గా ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడలేమని అనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను కంపేర్ టు మా మనవరాలతో పోలిస్తే నేను ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడలేదు. ఎందుకంటే అంత మాత్రాన మనమేమి ఇంగ్లీష్ రాని చిన్న చూపు చూడటం, ఇంగ్లీష్ వస్తేనే చాలా గొప్పవాడు అనేటటువంటిది చాలా తప్పు. ఇంకోటి, గ్రామీణ ప్రాంతాల నుంచి వచ్చి ఈ అర్బన్ సొసైటీని చూసి మనం భయపడాల్సినటువంటి పని ఏమీ లేదు. ప్రపంచంలో ఒక మనిషిని చూసి భయపడేటటువంటి రోజులు పోయినాయి. ఎవరిని చూసి ఎవరు భయపడాల్సిన పని లేదు, అందరూ సమానమే. మనకి అందరికీ కూడా మెదడు ఉంది, కాళ్ళు ఉన్నాయి, చేతులు ఉన్నాయి, ఆలోచించేటటువంటి శక్తి ఉంది, పనిచేసేటటువంటి సామర్థ్యం ఉంది. కాబట్టి మన తెలివితేటల్ని ఖచ్చితంగా సరైనటువంటి పద్ధతుల్లో వాడుకొని పైకి రావాలి. కష్టపడటం అనేటటువంటి దానికి ఇంకొక ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ అనేటటువంటిది లేదు. అందుకని మీరు చదవండి. ఈ రకమైనటువంటి ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ మరి కోచింగ్ ఇచ్చారు. ఎందుకంటే కాలేజీలో చెప్పేటటువంటి చదువు వేరు, ఎగ్జామినేషన్ పద్ధతిలో ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యేటటువంటి పద్ధతి వేరు. ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో సక్సెస్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ని ఎట్లా నడుపుతారు, ఎట్లా చెప్తారు అనేటటువంటి దానికి మరి ఖచ్చితంగా ఒక ట్రైనింగ్ అనేటటువంటిది అవసరం. నేను ఢిల్లీ మిగతా చోట్ల చూసినట్టయితే అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి వందల సంఖ్యలో ఉన్నటువంటి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్. ఇక్కడ I appreciate Lavanya has taken the initiative and started this. It is helpful to not the elite people, elite in the sense who are already intelligent, who can talk English good and who can manage things. ఒక రూరల్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుంచో, ఒక మధ్య తరగతి నుంచి వచ్చినటువంటి వాళ్ళు, ఇంగ్లీష్లో చదువుకోలేనటువంటి వాళ్ళకి ఉపయోగపడేటటువంటి ఇటువంటి చాలా మంచి పని చేసావు. మనం చాలా వెరీ హ్యాపీ. ఇటువంటి ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇంకా దీన్ని స్ట్రెంగ్తెన్ చేసుకోవాలని మంచి చక్కగా చెప్పగలిగినటువంటి వాళ్ళు మోహన్ రావు గారు ఉన్నారు. ఆయన జీవితంలో మరి మీరు దాదాపు 25 సంవత్సరాలు పనిచేశారా జ్యుడిషియల్ ఆఫీసర్? 32 సంవత్సరాలు ఆయన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేశారు జ్యుడిషియల్ ఆఫీసర్గా. మరి ఆయనకి తెలిసినటువంటి మెలకువలు, అదేవిధంగా జ్యుడిషియల్ ఆఫీసర్గా ఎట్లా ఉండాలా, ఎవరితో ఎట్లా డీల్ చేయాలనేటటువంటి అన్నీ కూడా మరి చెప్పేటటువంటి అదృష్టం, వినేటటువంటి అదృష్టం, అవకాశం మీకు వచ్చింది. మరి అదేవిధంగా రాఘవరావు గారు కానీ, సుదర్శన్ రెడ్డి గారు కానీ, మరి పోలీస్ అకాడమీలో వాళ్ళు పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్స్కి, పబ్లిక్ ప్రాసిక్యూటర్స్కి వాళ్ళకి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళు మీకు క్రిమినల్ ప్రొసీజర్ కోడ్, మిగతా విషయాలు చెప్పేటటువంటి అవకాశం. అప్పుడప్పుడు మా మిత్రులు ప్రసాద్ గారు లాంటి వాళ్ళు వచ్చి కోర్టులో మరి ఆయన లాంటి గట్టి అడ్వకేట్ వస్తే ఎట్లా ఎదుర్కోవాలనేటటువంటి చిట్కాలు చెప్పేటటువంటి అదృష్టం ఉంది. కాబట్టి మీరు దీన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోండి. ఈ అవకాశాన్ని, ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇంకా బాగా అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని చెప్పేసి నేను కోరుకుంటూ, నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చి మీ అందరితోటి ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యేటటువంటి అవకాశం కల్పించినందుకు లక్ష్మీ లావణ్యాన్ని మరి అభినందిస్తూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటాను.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us today. We feel very fortunate today great honor to have you here. I am sure that you have inspired many of them today. And thank you for your motivation and let us know about various aspects in today's world. Now, and we are longing to hear you again, sir. Now, moving on to the next aspect, honoring our chief guest as a token of respect. To honor him, I request Sudarshan Reddy Garu, Mohan Rao Garu, Raghav Rao Garu to felicitate our chief guest. I request sir to present memento to our chief guest. Thank you so much, sir. We are blessed to have you here today. Now, I would like to call upon Sri B.S. Prasad Garu to address the gathering.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, former Chief Justice of our the Supreme Court, Justice N.V. Ramana Garu, Dr. G.V. Raghav Garu, the founder of Palsa, Sri Mohan Rao Garu, former district judge, and who has been quite associated with Palsa and who has been instrumental in the matter of guiding various aspirants who have aspired to become judicial officers, and Mr. Sudarshan Reddy, the Chief Advisor, Palsa, and his varied experience at the Police Housing Corporation and with the Police Department, and who has been a guide to the aspirants. And above all, Lavanya, who is the key person in the matter of seeing the support, the guidance, and who has been quite instrumental in making most of the lawyers who are aspirants to become judges and who have not succeeded at the first instance, and by virtue of her support, and who could become the judicial officers. And all the lawyers who are present here and all the successful candidates and their parents, a very good afternoon to all of you. All of us are today blessed with the presence of our Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice Ramana Garu. It is quite great for all of us, particularly all the judicial officers and also the aspirants, and by virtue of his motivated the words and the speeches and the guidance given to you. Friends, there is nothing much to speak on this occasion, as the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Ramana Garu, has spoken and guided you what is necessary for the judicial officers. Friends, Sir said, what is compassion? You must be compassionate to the deserving, to the concerned. Friends, becoming a judge, it's a divinely position God has given, and the parental support, the spouse's support made you to achieve this, and this support has to be continuous for them so long as they discharge they long as they function as judicial officer, because good enough time has to be spent by a judicial officer in the matter of dispensation of justice while being in court. After the court hours, the time the judge spends at his home, preparing for the rendering the judgment, because the analysis which one has to undertake is enormous, because what you decide is the fate of the litigant. Friends, I would only suggest that you will have to be so particular, you will have to be attentive. These things are possible as the Honorable Chief Justice guided you, that to maintaining of good health, physical as well as mental health. This is necessary as it has a bearing on your functioning. Unless you are fit physically and mentally, you may not be able to effectively handle the job of a very pious job. Judge means, you see, you are deciding the cases, the rights in accordance with law, and at times the compassion that is needed, that is also, you have to keep it in mind. Friends, what is necessary for the judicial system now, and on account of, as the Honorable Chief Justice Ramnagar said, you are equipped with technology where you can source to any particular aspect, particular query, and find out yourself, because in the absence of the research is needed for the judge also, because at times you may not be well assisted by the lawyers. Therefore, you'll have to acquaint with the facts of the case, you'll have to hear very attentively to the case as may be put forth by the lawyers, you'll have to analyze the evidence and record. And the Honorable Chief Justice has also guided you in the matter of when a person is produced seeking for remand or for any other orders. In criminal law, whatever the Honorable Supreme Court is guiding, in fact, despite various judgments, they are not being strictly followed, not only by the subordinate district judiciary. At times there is a failure at some places. Please be mindful of the law declared by the Honorable Supreme Court and work within the framework of the law. And what is needed is the pace and the quality. I would expect from all of you that the Pulsar has guided you a lot, and this continuous effort, because a lawyer and a judge forever, so long as we do the job, we are like a student. Therefore, my sincere suggestion to all of you is, please be thorough. What the Honorable Supreme Court is saying, what our High Courts are saying, follow them and be guided. And I wish a very, very wonderful career, and I congratulate all of you, and I wish the aspirants to become judges. And I certainly feel that Pulsar, Lavanya will definitely support all of you with her able guidance. And I sincerely thank for inviting me to this. When I am told that Honorable Chief Justice Ramnagar Ustumarante, then I felt very happy, because we love to see sir always. And I also wish sir, you'll have to visit our High Court time and again. For that, the Bar Association will be approaching you for your guidance, even in the High Court. I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request dignitaries to felicitate B.S. Prasadkar. To address the gathering.
Yes, good evening, friends. Sorry, it's not good evening, it's good afternoon. The reason is this: నాకు కన్ఫ్యూషన్ కానీ స్టేజ్ ఫియర్ కానీ లేదండి, కానీ ఈరోజు ఒక కొంత నర్వస్గా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. because the presence of His Worship Justice in Ramaya. I'm feeling very honored in sharing the dais with His Worship. వారి దగ్గర స్టేట్ అథారిటీ, స్టేట్ లీగల్ సర్వీస్ కమిటీ అథారిటీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను హైకోర్టు లీగల్ సర్వీస్ కమిటీలో ఉన్నాను. లోక్ అదాలత్ కండక్ట్ చేయడానికి వారి గైడెన్స్ తీసుకున్నాను. వారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో లోక్ అదాలత్ కండక్ట్ చేసి సక్సెస్ అయినాము. కానీ అప్పుడు డాష్ నేను ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసేవాడిని. హిస్ వాచ్ వాస్ చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ అండ్ ఐ వాస్ జాయినింగ్ ఎల్స్వేర్ సమ్ డిస్టెన్స్. బట్ ఫర్ ది ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐఎమ్ షేరింగ్ ది డాష్ విత్ మై లార్డ్ మిస్టర్ రియలీ కొంత టెన్షన్ ఉంది. ఏదైనా పొరపాటు మాట్లాడితే మాత్రం దయచేసి క్షమించండి. సార్ ఎస్ that's fine. The other aspect is because personally, as a judicial officer, His Lordship has supported me when His Lordship was in High Court. I requested him, my personal also made some requests. His Lordship considered, and he tried his best to accommodate some stations, something like that. Right. Thank you, Lord. సభాముఖంగా మీకు ఎప్పుడు కృతజ్ఞతలు చెప్పే అవకాశం రాలేదు, ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ లా. సెకండ్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ అయినారు కదా, వాళ్ళకందరికీ థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నాను. నేను మీకు ఎందుకు థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నాను అంటే, మీకు గుర్తుంది వాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో కానీ మీకు క్లాసెస్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు కూడా, బాబు నాకు జ్యుడిషియల్ అకాడమీలో మీకు మళ్ళీ క్లాస్ తీసుకునే అవకాశం నాకు ఇవ్వండి అని అందరూ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేశాను. సెలెక్ట్ అయిన వాళ్ళందరికీ అందరూ మళ్ళీ జ్యుడిషియల్ అకాడమీలో మళ్ళీ క్లాసెస్ చెప్తున్నాను. సార్ నౌ ఐఎమ్ అటెండింగ్ ఏపీ జ్యుడిషియల్ అకాడమీ విజయవాడ అండ్ హియర్ తెలంగాణ జ్యుడిషియల్ అకాడమీ హైదరాబాద్. సెలెక్ట్ అయిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు కొంతమంది, దే హ్యావ్ ఆల్సో అటెండెడ్ మై క్లాసెస్. వీళ్ళు కూడా వస్తారు. అందుకోసం థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థర్డ్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఈస్ మా ఫ్రెండ్స్, మా రిటైర్డ్ డిసిజన్స్ కానీ, మా అడ్వకేట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కానీ, ఎందుకన్నా అక్కడిక్కడ అక్కలేక పడిపోతున్న పాఠాలు చెప్పుకుంటావు, మా ఆఫీస్ జాయిన్గా నీకు కన్సిడరబుల్ అమౌంట్ ఎవరీ మంత్ వస్తుంది, యూ కెన్ జాయిన్ అవర్ ఆఫీస్, లెట్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ టుగెదర్. సెట్ బతకలేక బలిపంతులు కాదు, బతికించడానికి బలిపంతులు. బికాస్ ఈ మొత్తం స్టేట్ తెలంగాణ అండ్ ఆంధ్రలో దాదాపు మోర్ దాన్ 30 to 40% of judicial officers are my students, are also my students. Still I am attending all the workshops that are being conducted by the Honorable High Court of either Telangana or High Court AP. So ఒక అడ్వకేట్కు ఈ ప్లెజెంట్నెస్ రాదండి. I'm not worried about the money. Because I tell you a small example. Last 2 months back, నేను మైసూరు వెళ్తున్నాను. నాకు అప్పర్ బర్త్ వచ్చింది సెకండ్ ఏసీలో, నా మిస్సెస్కు లోయర్ బర్త్ వచ్చింది. అప్పర్ బర్త్ కాలంలో కొంచెం కష్టం, ఎక్కగలగా కొంచెం కష్టం. ఇమీడియట్లీ యంగ్ మ్యాన్ నా మిస్సెస్ దగ్గర మాట్లాడినాడు. దగ్గరకు వచ్చి నమస్కారం సార్ అన్నాడు. అయ్యా ఎవరో గుర్తుపట్టలేదు సార్, నేను సో బ్యాచ్ సార్, యూ హ్యావ్ ట్రైన్ సార్ జ్యుడిషియల్ అకాడమీలో స్టూడెంట్స్ అన్నారు. దెన్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. ఎవరికి వస్తుందండి ఇది? ఆయన వెంటనే నా లోయర్ బర్త్ ఇచ్చి నా లగేజ్ అంతా సర్ది, నేను దిగిన తర్వాత మైసూరులో దిగి నా కాళ్ళు తెచ్చి పెట్టాడండి. దిస్ ఈస్ అ టీచర్ విల్ కమాండ్ ద రెస్పెక్ట్. దీనికోసం సపోజ్ నేను అడ్వకేట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాను 1,50,000 నా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ బట్టి నా బట్టి వస్తుంది. మరి మా అమ్మాయి ఎంత ఇస్తుంది, ఏది ఇస్తుందో లేదా అమ్మకి తెలుసు, నాకు తెలుసు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ వరీడ్ అబౌట్ ది మనీ దట్ ఈస్ పెయిడ్ టు మీ. ఐఎమ్ commanding respect from my officers and my colleagues. Second thing is, finally, చెప్తాను కదమ్మా, లావణ్య